Hey guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love in General reading. This is for the element of air. So if you're a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of November 15th through the 17th, 2024. I want to thank all of you for your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate. Also, I want to thank you guys for all your prayers for my mom. She's still currently in the hospital. So I appreciate all your love and support. All right, so we have the overall energy as the Nine of Pentacles. We've got the King of Cups. We have the Four of Wands. We've got the Ten of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Knight of Wands, Four of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. All right, so overall energies, I kind of feel that maybe you've reached some sort of a milestone in your life. Maybe you've matured. Maybe there's something that you've overcome. And I feel that maybe things are starting to stabilize in your life, or they're getting ready to. I feel that finances could maybe finally start to grow, especially more so if you've been concerned about your finances. I feel like right now at the moment you at least have the means to take care of your personal needs. Maybe not quite a lot left over for play, but it does seem like you at least have enough to take care of your needs. Seems like you're also kind of focused on your own well-being, emotional well-being, health, physical, maybe you're eating better. But I feel like you're more focused on you. You're also coming off a little nonchalant at the moment, but at peace. Yeah, I don't know if you've been dealing with anything chaotic, but like I said, it seems like you are in a state of calmness right now. Now, you could also be daydreaming about love, or daydreaming about family. For some of you, I don't know, kind of feels like you could be fantasizing about an ex, or maybe you've been having dreams about them. If you haven't, then it's possible that one of your exes has been thinking about you or dreaming about you, especially if they're a water sign or a fire sign. Also, in regards to love, I'm getting the energy of someone who's maybe newly independent, newly single. Maybe someone just got used to being independent. So if you are just now coming out of a relationship, you might not really be interested in another one, but it does seem like the potential is there. Or you've been single a while, but you're crossing paths with someone who's maybe ending a relationship or just coming out of one. You might not trust the situation. Maybe you're a little cautious, especially because you don't want to be a rebound. And maybe you're concerned that this person wouldn't be wanting anything serious or long term if they're just now coming out of a relationship. I feel like ultimately you're just kind of wanting to focus on balance and peace in your life. I feel that you're willing to cut ties with anyone who is not going to bring that, or who's not in alignment with that. Maybe you're staying away from somebody because they cause a disturbance in your life. So yeah, I feel like you are just like wanting to keep to yourself. If you're in a relationship, maybe there's some things going on between you and your partner where you feel like you need to take a break from each other. Maybe the honeymoon phase has ended, and you're starting to realize that you haven't done anything for yourself for a while, have been too fixated on just being in love, and now is kind of like, okay, time to get back to reality. Also could apply if you just, come back from a vacation or something with your partner. It's like, okay, that was fun, but now we got to go back to work. Something I was getting ready to say. So yeah, I feel that you are also needing to be mentally prepared for something. There is a possibility that someone in your life is wanting forgiveness, or maybe you are wanting someone to forgive you. Yeah, I kind of feel like maybe something is on pause, so that you can prepare yourself. Maybe a relationship started but never fully developed because it's more so about just being prepared. I feel like somebody also suffered from some sort of maybe like a miscarriage or loss in the family and is just needing to take a break. You also might be focused on debts, maybe taking care of financial debts, having to, divide your money up. You also might have to miss out on something that was supposed to be for fun, but you're having to focus on taking care of responsibilities first. Yeah. Now, also, if you come across, in regards to a love situation, if you come across someone who is in between the relationship, well, they're on the verge of a breakup, and then they meet you and they decide that, okay, yeah, I'm ending a relationship. I feel like you would be blamed for the breakup. Especially if someone is more so like it's transitional, where it's like the breakup wasn't official before the two of you started dating. Now, I don't know too if you're feeling a sense of betrayal, maybe by a love interest or family. Maybe it's someone that you don't fully trust. Also, if you're concerned about taking care of certain things, I feel like you will receive some sort of help or assistance. Seems like you also are needing to make some sort of negotiations, especially when it comes to legal documents. You might have to sign some sort of agreement. It's possible that somebody will be moving out. Especially too, like if you had a roommate and they may not have told, or they might tell you last minute that they're moving out. Hmm. For some of you, I feel like you're holding on to a dream, or you had been holding on to a dream. Seems like it's something that you were afraid to let go of. But it does seem like you're slowly releasing this dream. In regards to trust, I feel like initially you had some sort of trust issues, but there may be someone that comes into your life that helps you to let your guards down and trust again. Let's say you also could have been holding on to the idea of you and an ex getting back together. It's a possibility that you're ready to let that idea go because maybe you met someone new, or maybe you have a new passion. Maybe you're in love with yourself, or you're in love with your job. But it does seem like if you were holding on to the thought of you and this person being together, you're ready to let that go. Um, Feels like you're doing some sort of cord cutting, or you're letting something go. Like I said, it just seems like this is about releasing. And you also could be throwing something out that you've been holding on to. Maybe you feel like, I don't need this anymore, or this is too old, whatever the case, and you're like throwing it out. I feel that your thoughts have also been holding you back or preventing you from moving forward in life. You've been dealing with some sort of a mental block. So somebody has a fire sign that's been lurking or keeping tabs. I feel like this person doesn't want you to know that they watch you or observe you. Depending on what you do, especially more so like if you're an influencer, I feel that there is someone who is either famous or popular who watches you, but they don't let you know that. But they do listen to you, or they're entertained by you, or they take your advice, or they take notes on things that you say. And I heard something about famous author. I don't know too if you've been looking at a famous author, like listening to their story or something. Mm, okay, I'm getting one of those situations where somebody is unavailable, but they want you. And it's kind of like it's not fair, um, because this person could be staying in your energy, or stringing you along in some way, but they're not, they're in a relationship with someone else, but they don't want you to find anybody else. Mm, hmm. Somebody might try to push your buttons this weekend just to get some sort of rise out of you, or they just want you to acknowledge them in some way. Mm, hmm. I feel that you are listening to some sort of meditation recordings. I feel like there's something that you're trying to do. You might be trying to do some sort of self hypnosis, or maybe you're just trying to learn how to manifest. Um, it just seems like you literally have your eyes closed and you're listening to something, that is helping you spiritually. Mm, hmm. Feels like you're also waiting. You're waiting for permission, or waiting for approval, especially when it comes to traveling. I don't know if you're waiting on a passport, or if you had some sort of travel restrictions, and it seems like you're just like waiting for an approval, or for some sort of paperwork. Mm, hmm. Now it also looks like you're preparing for some sort of new chapter in your life. It's like a graduation. It could be that you're literally in school, or trying to get a certificate and you're almost done. Um, or you finished, but you're just waiting for your certificate to be sent in the mail. Or what do you call it? Like fingerprint ID? Hmm. I feel like you're needing permission to travel. Mm. Again, I'm getting being like you don't trust a fire sign, or you're very suspicious of them. Um, it could be vice versa. Maybe they don't fully trust you, but there's some sort of suspicion involving a fire sign. Mm. Hmm. Also, there's something that you were afraid to do and you've been asking for guidance or asking for assistance to help you overcome whatever fear this is. I just feel like you're praying for something. If you're Catholic, I don't know, maybe you're going to confession about something, but yeah, I feel like you're praying to overcome some sort of fear that you're having. You might fall asleep waiting for your name to be called for something. Seems like you're also making some sort of an agreement about something. You might need to let something go in order to take care of some sort of debt. Especially if you have been talking to some sort of financial advisor, it's possible that you're taking someone's advice to let something go, like a credit card or something. It's just like, why don't we take this off? Or maybe someone is thinking about like bankruptcy or something, but it does seem like you're agreeing to let something go. You might accept some sort of part-time job offer, but it kind of seems like your heart isn't in it, or you just started some sort of part-time job and then you decide that you're going to let it go. You're like, this isn't for me. Seems like you're also just weighing the pros and cons of a situation before you make a final decision. So you may be getting ready to make an important decision this weekend, but it's like you're like, okay, these are the pros, these are the cons. So I don't know, kind of depending on what the outcome is, you're going to make some sort of decision. It also seems that someone is trying to help you or encourage you with a decision that you're needing to make. Someone might be telling you to follow your heart. It just seems like ultimately you are agreeing to something, but you might not be really happy about it. But at the same time, you're just trying to make the best of it. All right, so let's see what additional messages there are. All right, additional messages for air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, you have adjacent possibilities, door to personal healing and happiness, storm, warning, and community. All right. So like I said, it kind of feels like you have some sort of decision to make. And there's a lot of possibilities or options, and you're like, I could do this, I could do that. It just seemed, I'm like, somebody opened my door? That was weird. Okay, yeah, so it seemed like there's a lot of possibilities for you. I do feel like something is going to change unexpectedly. Even after you make some sort of decision, it just seems like there is some sort of unforeseen event that puts you on a different path. I also feel that something's being revealed to you. I don't know if it's like through a premonition. Even though I'm seeing like some sort of chaos coming or disruption to your plans, even though you've been trying to stay peaceful, it still seems like this disruption is needed for these opportunities to come about for you. Someone could be sent into your life that also just kind of comes through like a storm, or it's like they're disrupting your life in some way, but it just seems like it's a needed disruption. I heard out with the old, in with the new. So maybe it's time for some sort of change in your life. Now there also could be some sort of an unexpected storm, and it could cause a little bit of destruction. Yeah. I kind of feel like something isn't going to go as planned. Seems like things are running smoothly initially, and then it's just like all of that goes out the window. Like, change of plans, quick, quick. Seems to be something significant about a group that you belong to, or these people who are part of your associates or network circle. But it feels more like close associates. Also, if some sort of once in a lifetime opportunity comes about, I feel like there's a need to just like take advantage of it. In fact, I don't know, it just kind of looks like you're going to be thrusted into this situation either way. It's like, no, you need this. Something might also be beyond your control, like you start to lose control of a situation. It's out of your hands. All right, so those are the messages that I'm getting. Hopefully something helps. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.